It's exactly 7, about to go 8 after the hour 6 on the Mighty Metro FM. Happy Monday to you and yours. I hope you've had an amazing day. I hope it's been good. I hope it's the reason, that you put in all the work today is the weekend that you're from. Hey, about to be like we work Monday to Friday so we can enjoy Saturday, Sunday. Well, let's do it. Let's do it in style. Thank you so much for Touchdown. They do it again tomorrow between 3 and 6. Welcome to it. It's Sports That Amplified with Andile on the Mighty Metro FM. Produced by the award-winning Timothy Miranda. I have to say that today. Gauteng Sports Awards Journalist of the Year. Our very producer here. We keep growing, Timmy. We keep growing. And we're grateful to have you here. Thank you so much. We don't blow our own horn too much. So that's all we're going to do, because it is not because of our own strength that we're able to do all that we do. It is the amazing contributors that come on the show. On Mondays, we call them the Three Wise Men, because I put myself in there. But hey, we're not always so wide. And on Fridays, of course, the podcast guys come through. Today is the weekend that was, right? And as part of the weekend that was, we take a look at the week that was, and we go through some of the big breaking news with Mazola. We look at some of the decisions made on the field of play with the referee who's here as well, the principal. But there's one thing that I want to rant about again. The last time I had a bit of a rant, it went, but I want to rant again. Because I feel, and I'm not sure who's the leader here, and it's a position that neither of them want nor deserve. Between Bavuma and Ncube, these have to be the most abused two sports people or people in general in South Africa on social media. Exceptionally abused. I'm talking about the levels of abuse where one will not want to leave their house. That's what they have to deal with on the daily. And I'm not talking about them as sports people, as athletes. Because we're within our rights as people that love the beautiful games to speak about performances, etc., etc. And this is a conversation I can't wait to have. I want to talk about Bavuma and his captaincy and his performances at the World Cup, based just on that.
You still have Cricket Tuesday.
We have Cricket Tuesday tomorrow, the very last one. So we'll get into it. I'll play some clips of what Temba's had to say, because you can tell now that he's starting to feel that pressure. Sundowns ladies, hey, they champions!
Again.
They champions. We're hoping we're going to be able to get a hold of Jerry Shabalala. He did say that he's going to be leaving the airport that side at the time. So it might be a little bit from the Ivory Coast. Might be a little bit tricky to get him, but, we have to conclude this conversation. We had Jerry here just before the final. We knew he'd do it. We'd love to congratulate him. And, of course, everybody, Banyana Styler and Sundowns. I said it earlier today. I said it yesterday, I think, that, Sundowns is not a team. It's a club. And if you understand sports, you'll know what that means. It's a club, which means that culture of winning, that culture of the way they do things is throughout the club. It's perfection. It's just, at the moment, championship things, isn't it? 10 after the hour 6. Let's take a break. When we come back on the other side, Mazola's got some big news that include a new coach has been hired, Hugo Bruce happy, and, of course, Bavuma on what he has to say to you. It's 12 after the hour 6. The Sundowns ladies team has made history, not for a women's team. They've made history in J. No one's ever done what they've done now. 2 Champions League trophies is what they have. They've been to the finals. They lost to the team that they beat in the semi-finals. Jerry Shabalala is the coach of Mamelodi Sundowns ladies. He's a regular here on this show.
Well done,
Coach of Banyana Style, Jerry's with us. Jerry.
So, also.
Hi, Manchir. Ngeke kujabulela kangaka man. Hi, Manchir.
No, man,
Jerry, congratulations. I'd love to say all sorts of things, but it's the least I expected from you. I knew you would do it. We knew you would do it, but it's the way that you do it. Absolutely amazing. You and your team are now embossed in greatness. That was amazing, Jerry. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, family. We're not doing it for ourselves, but we're doing it for all the South Africans and the entire Southern African region.
But Jerry, Sundowns are in the level of their own right now. The ladies team is something else, and you've done such amazing work. When you look at how many goals you didn't concede, when you take a look at how they played, winning 3-0 in a final, you don't get that. That's no child's play. You're playing against the best on the continent.
Yeah, look, what really happened last year, the loss that we encountered against ISFA, I think that's what really propelled us to say we can't be on a bad record where people they say the heaviest score of final it was against Mamelodi Sundowns. So we wanted to go past that, So, but unfortunately, but it's all in the game of football. bangabathola balahlile ayibaqede ndoda
Jerry, before I let you go, because I know you're in transit, and we just wanted to congratulate you. But talk to me about how proud you were about that third goal.
Yeah, look, I'm very proud and excited when you look, especially a match day -1. I told the girls, look, the last time we played this team, they were playing a low block, and we needed to try to find a lot of combinations, especially in the back. And when you look in terms of both goals, I'm a combination player. So it really tells you the coach, they listen and they understand the game better than their coach. And I'm really proud of this. The credit must go to them,
Listen, I know Lebo quite well, Ramalepe, and I know the kind of player that she
incredible.
is. That first touch, when she put the ball down before putting it into space, like to do a trick like that, and then the execution ends in a goal as well.
It's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't do those things. Coach, we take enjoy football. You said I must come join Sundowns to enjoy football. I'm enjoying my football.
Man.
If she does those things and it creates a lot of goals, it benefits the team. It benefits the team.
Jerry, she's right next to you. Please allow me to say one thing to her. Please, man.
Rama, Pakis.
Jerry Shabalala, the coach of Sundowns ladies there, speaking to Lebo.
And she played in my tournament.
Lebo.
Hello, how are you?
Andile, Shapo. You're live on Metro FM. Lebo mara no etsang mo le.
Winka kae first touch you.
O shapa ditalento sa go fana le.
Winka kae first touch you.
Ko zama.
Get the matrix. Coach, you really make a career boring. I need something.
Oh, Lebo man, I'm so proud of you. I can't wait for you guys to come back. You are trending in South Africa for all the right reasons, but more than anything, it's that star that you work so hard for. Congratulations. I can't wait to hug you and see you. Congrats, Ntwana.
Yes. Thank you so much, man. We can't wait, Lerena, to be back home. Can't wait to get home.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's Coach Jerry, as well as Rama, who had an incredible touch.
Yeah, there's a press conference tomorrow at the airport with coach and the players, and I'm sure there'll be Masandawana fans there to celebrate and kiss that trophy.
Yeah, all of those that were at the stadium the other day, we know you exist now. Go. They deserve it. They go. We're on your own now. 17 after the hour 6. Let's take a break. When we come back, Principal, what do you have going on?
Mudau scored a goal from an offside position. We're going to explain.
The Bafana goal?
Yes, he was in an offside position, but the ball was
that goal Shalulile almost directly the same thing.
That ball was played by the goalkeeper. It deflected from a Benin defender. Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about it. You tell us about all of that. We'll get into it. Mazala, what do you have?
Coaching merry go round. Always musical chairs. We'll have updates about that.
New coach at Skukune. New coach at Cape Town Spurs. And Pito Musimani is still available. We'll get into that and so much more. But firstly, the weekend that was, when you take a look at the sporting weekend, of course, a lot of international games. It is the window as far as football is concerned. But let's go to the F1. What a mess of an F1. You've got, I think they said just under 10,000 or over 10,000. I'll get that number right for you now. F1 fans in America suing Formula One, saying they want their money back after they were told to leave on the practice day. I think it was Friday evening. They were told they had to leave because of different issues. You've got a hospitalized driver. You've just got so much mess when it comes to Formula One in Las Vegas. Max Verstappen coming out and saying he doesn't enjoy that track. He doesn't like driving on it at all. It's not fun for them. They don't enjoy it. It's not one of those. It's one of those that they do because contractually they must. Formula One has got a Live One thing about them now. You know, in golf, when Live One came and it was all about the money, is it the same with Formula One, where they're going out there and they're just saying, man, we want the money. The biggest audiences for sport anywhere in the world are the United States of America, so let's milk it for all that it's worth. Let's hear from Max Verstappen, though, on his win after, of course, he took yet another one.
course, in the beginning, that 5-second penalty was unfortunate. I didn't mean to push Charles off, because we both brake late into turn 1. But I was, of course, more offline. I just kept on sliding, and I couldn't keep the car within the lines. So, yeah, that was rather unfortunate, I guess. It was all drivable, so we opted to keep it on. And then to the end, it was fun. Like, we were pushing flat out, to the end.
Coach Hugo Bruce has come out after the match, the South Africa beating Benin, there scoring goals as well, saying that he's happy with the attendance and the scoring of goals lately. Remember that the match did move. It was not in Johannesburg. It was in the KZN in Durban at the Moses Mabhida Stadium. Fans were there. Not as many as I would like to see yet, but those that did come out, it was great to see you. This is the coach's reaction.
First of all, I have to say that I was very happy at least to play it for the crowd. That was a very long time ago. I didn't see a crowd like this since I'm here as a coach Bafana. So thanks to the Durban people that were there on the stadium to support us. Secondly, I think that we started good. The first half we did what we have to do, also scoring.
So yeah, that's some of the stuff that you can look forward to. Let's take a break now. Using South Africa versus Benin goals from this weekend. Remember, our next game is tomorrow away in Rwanda. It'll be live on SABC Sport as well. Take a break, using the goals, and come back. We get into it. The merry-go-round coaching circle in the DSTV Premiership. The Bafana goal, was it offside? It's exactly 23 after the hour 6. The Springboks. I think it was my colleague, my former colleague at SABC Sport, in fact, Mamelodi Sundowns, who sent out a tweet lamenting South Africans for not going to the airport to welcome Bavuma, the captain, as well, of course, as I think the coach had arrived and some players as well. Yeah,
arrived in groups. Yeah,
they arrived in different groups, and it was empty. It was a couple of journalists that had shown up. They got out in the semi-finals, guys. In the semi, yeah, they didn't win anything.
And the coach was talking about how they broke records. So played some of the best cricket in a while.
But it doesn't matter. We go to imagine going all the way to the airport to say congratulations
on finishing second or
not
fourth,
even
fourth.
Yeah, congratulations. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, I think. I don't know about you. Maybe you feel that sort of mediocrity does deserve a hero's welcome. I didn't, but let's hear Temba Bavuma now speaking at the airport about criticism on him in particular.
For me to step down in a World Cup in a semi-final, that thought for me it's strange. I'm not someone that's going to walk away from adversity. I'm not someone that's going to answer to calls from people shouting on Twitter or Facebook. That I'm not going to do. Decisions that I make will always be for the betterment of the team. And I've always said it from the beginning, me being within the team, me having the responsibility as a captain, I'll only do it as long as the players feel that. And if any guy stood up there and said, Timber, you're not the man for the job, then I'd happily walk away. Not the guy that's on Twitter or on Facebook.
Not the guy that's on Twitter or Facebook. But he goes on to speak about, because this now concerns him. He decided, and I'm very sure, guys, I'm very sure that this is something that is discussed in the team locker rooms before they go out for the toss. They decided to bat first at the South Africans, and this is what he had to say on his reflecting on choosing.
Yeah, I've been racking my mind, trying to see if I would do things differently. I really don't see how I would have done things differently. From the toss, I didn't expect conditions to be extreme in that manner. Can't see how I could have done things differently. I felt that that display that we put on that day, there were no regrets. Yes, we would have wanted an extra 30-40 runs. That would have helped.
We'll get into more details on that tomorrow as well on our wrap-up of Cricket Tuesday, but there are some of the things that you can react from even today. So I'll replay those clips, and we'll have some experts in the studio that will talk about that with Mazala Molefe, the three wise men in the building at Super Journal. What do you have for us?
Well, Temba Bavuma says he still feels he's the man for the job. I'll tell you who Skukune feel is the man for the job. That's Lehlono Losiema. This is a story we broke last week, or even a few weeks ago, when we wrote a story about Brendan Truter not likely to survive the next meeting with the bosses. He did not. Lehlono Losiema quit his job at Polokwane City And now he's been appointed the head coach of Sekhukhune United, and his first assignment is a trip away to RS Berkane in Morocco in the CAF Confederation Cup. He did speak to the media office at Sekhukhune, and this is what he had to say about his appointment at Babina Noko.
Yeah, I think it's a good feeling to be in football again and not staying out of football for long. It feels good to be part of Sekhukhune, Babina Noko, and it's a club that you can see it's a club that is growing each and every year. A club that has got a lot of followers, supporters, and we are looking forward to work with the team, and we are looking forward to getting the results that will be suitable for the team. I'm very excited to have joined Babina.
Well, those are the winds of change blowing behind Siema there.
Touché.
Let's see if he is able to improve the club's performance, because Andile, when he quit Polokwane City, they were 6th on the table after 12 matches. They are the rookies in the top flight this season. You know, a lot of us thought he was doing well, but obviously it's behind the scenes issues there at the club, and he's now joined the club that's 6 places below. Still after 12 games and only 14 points, hence Brendan Trute had to leave. There's another team that's made an appointment over the weekend, bottom of the log, Cape Town Spurs. They've hired none other than Ernst Middendorp, who had been spotted in the stands taking notes. A lot of us maybe thought, you know, when Ernst comes back from a job overseas, he goes to virtually every game to take notes in case there's a job that pops up, and it did pop up after Sean Bartlett was fired by Cape Town Spurs, and Sean Connor took over in the interim, and they've now appointed Ernst. But we've yet to hear from Ernst. His first match is this Friday against Royal AM. Obviously Cape Town Spurs will be trying to move up the table. So those are the 2 coaching changes that have happened, and obviously looking to improve the results respectively. And let's move on to Bafana coach Hugo Bruce. You know, you did play a clip earlier when he was talking about the fans coming into the stadium. This time around, he's talking about how tough this group that has Lesotho, Rwanda, Benin, as well as the Super Eagles of Nigeria, who've started poorly. Andile, there's Hugo Bruce with his thoughts.
I said before the game that we are in a tricky group. You saw already Benin, I don't know which place on the ranking, but you see that playing. You see what happens with Nigeria, we see with the others. So it will be every game, it will be a battle, it will be fighting for a good result. And we have that today, and that is the most important thing.
And finally, let's wrap it up. As I said, top of the show, Pitso Mosimane remains available. He left his club abroad in the Gulf region and looking for perhaps greener pastures to stay there or come back home. It remains to be seen. We have had him on the show previously when he was talking about he's not a coach that will apply for a job.
No South African team has spoken to me for the last 3 years.
Really?
No.
Not even a hey, how are you? Let's have lunch.
No, the hey, how are you? They're there. Nobody's giving us a deal on the table to say, okay, here's a deal at least. So what should I do now? Apply?
One of my favorite things. That.
Apply?
What must I do? Apply? I guess
No
when you
chance.
get to Pitso Mosimane level, when you've got a skill that is sought after and sought out for the way Pitso is, hey man, you don't apply.
When I apply.
Ish. It's
Well
30
played.
after the hour 6. There's a clip from the podcast Friday, guys, discussing the appointment.
Discussing?
Yeah, there was a conversation.
Hammering.
That was a conversation. No, that was a conversation. That's Mkonza was coached by the coach.
Yo.
So he's speaking from his experience.
Hey, Vic.
Now, what do you got?
Yeah, Bafana Benin. There was a goal scored by Mudawi on the 45+1. Wana language yarona 45+1, not 46. 46 is second half. Mudawi scored a goal from an offside position. But what does the law says? The law says it is not an offense to be in an offside position. A player shall be penalized for being in an offside position at the moment the ball is touched or played by his teammate. The ball was played by Zwane into goals. The goalkeeper played the ball. Deflected again on a Benin player. It went to Mudau, who then scored. Now, the question is, that we have been asking, did the keeper deliberately play the ball, or it was deflection and deflection? If it's deflection and deflection, then that goal is offside. But if the keeper played the ball, then it means the keeper is the one who played the ball to that then deflected to a Benin player, to Mudau, then scored, then good goal. So at Soccer Zone tonight, was a nut. So Kazela could know, did the keeper play the ball? And if it's deflection by the keeper, then that goal should not have been allowed. If the keeper played the ball, then good goal in terms of the loss of the game.
Is it okay that I have no idea what you just said?
Come again?
Andile.
Did you? Okay, what did you say?
Mudau was offside.
Oh, okay.
Was in an offside position.
He was offside.
It is not an offense to be in an offside position.
So the goal was offside or was not offside?
We're going to tell you on Soccer Zone.
I have no idea what you just said.
No, what we're saying,
Maraki International Week. What's International Week?
No. You guys are saying he scored from an offside position.
Okay.
The question is,
was he offside?
No, he was in an offside position. Because the player is only penalized at the moment the ball is played by his teammate.
Let me ask it
so the ball was not played by his teammate. It came from a defender.
If we had VAR and the referee could go look at it again and analyze it and then make a decision, would he have overturned or would he have stuck with the decision?
You want me to give a decision here because I want to give that decision at Soccer Zone.
We'll hear you on Soccer Zone this evening. Do join us. The three of us are on there as well, where we can give you an even better visual, more than what we give you here. Give me one more. What else?
We have a serious challenge offside. We watch
really?
We still have a serious challenge. JVW and UWC played over the weekend. We had 3 offside situations, but the good thing is in Gauteng, we had a workshop on the weekend at Ilas Fontaine's Transnet School of Excellence.
So you hosted a workshop?
Yes.
With all the
referees, elite referees, Hollywood Bats, Sasol, for Gauteng, because I'm responsible for Gauteng development.
So you brought them in and you said, guys, let's work on some of the things that we've been struggling with, particularly the offside.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we grilled them too much on offside. So hopefully Gauteng referees will be better in interpreting offside, because I had Paulo Marx, Lazarus Matela, Happy Hadeb, who were genius in during their days in refereeing. So we're hoping for better performance from now going forward in terms of offside interpretation.
Did the referees in the DSTV Premiership, who we've been at pains complaining about, hurt by, did they acknowledge, did they realize their mistakes? Was there a lack of understanding of the rules, Davik? Because that's the only thing I can understand that will make what we've seen make sense.
No, they acknowledged, and they even pleaded for guidance and assistance from the seniors. So that was good, because we had one-on-one talk. There are some referees that the national has given to us and say, assist these referees. So they were there. Remember the Sekhukhune Swallows game? Sibati was there. In that match, Bongani Matete.
He made a horrible decision in that match.
Yes, and he acknowledged to say, I made a horrible decision.
So what was it? What I'm trying to get at is, you because you can never, referees don't speak to the media.
Yes.
And they will never speak to the media, right?
Yes.
So this is the closest anybody can get to them.
Exactly.
What I want to know is it a matter of them not understanding the rules, or is it a matter of they missed the decision, they didn't see it? Because it seems they see it, they just believe in rules that don't exist or don't understand the rules, perhaps. So what is it? Yeah, I made a mistake, but why did you make a mistake? Yeah. Did you not understand it, or you just decided? I don't even know, Travik. What is the issue?
Yeah, that's what we're asking them. What is the issue? Why are you missing these easy decisions? Because during our time, we'll miss the tight one. But now, whenever I missed the easy one.
Yeah, the basic
ones. Well, in your time, you missed easy ones.
No.
Us Sundowns fans, they're still complaining about 98.
What happened?
It was 98, yeah?
Rothman's Cup.
Rothman's.
Was it him?
Oh, no. Chandaman.
No, but what I'm saying, Chandaman was the Lions. He was the what was known as the linesman
by then, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was your time.
Yeah, I was there, but I was young. But all I'm saying is we had one-on-one engagement to say what went wrong. Why are you getting the easy decision wrong? So they were open up to us to say they are not getting support from us as well. So what we did in Gauteng, we'll have a Zoom session every Thursday to discuss the clips that will make them sharp, to discuss all these incidents from the review. Maybe that will help. I'm hoping this can go to other provinces because Gauteng has started. Other provinces will follow suit so that we have uniformity in terms of assisting our referees. Because you cannot have a referee suspended for offside. He goes home and then he goes to suspension. He comes back, still continue missing offside in another province. So that's what pushed us to say, this rehabilitation does not work. What can we do to them? What assistance do they require from us? So they said Zoom meeting where we discuss clips every Thursday. Let's hope it will work.
Did they get their money?
Yes. They are very happy. Not even happy.
Tavik, because we've got the time and we're going to be taking calls just now and some voice notes as well. Our referees, firstly, the TSCB Premiership, they're all professional?
No, amateurs.
So they're all amateurs?
Yeah, they work and do refereeing part-time.
Do they get enough money? Do they get paid enough from the job they do in the DSTV Premiership to even put up with what we give them here every day, what the fans give them every day? Is it worthwhile, monetary-wise, for referees in this country?
Depends how many matches you get a month.
But you get a basic as well, don't you?
Yes, I will say yes, because I know almost 60% of the referees are not working. They rely heavily on the refereeing money to make a living. So that tells that it means the money they are making is worth, doing full-time refereeing.
And I ask this, and I always ask it like this with sports people as well, that if it doesn't get gazetted anyway, with many sports outside of South Africa, you can tell, you can go look up how much somebody's earning.
Yeah.
Is the money that the referees earn, is it a secret? Is it like with you, me here, we would like to keep it, or is it something that is known?
At one stage it was known, but during my time, because I retired in 2021.
Which is just now?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you happy to tell us how much you were earning?
Yeah, I will tell you. Because
how much were you earning?
It's previous job.
Yeah.
I was earning 6.5 per match.
6.5 per match. And then
there was stipend
basic.
It's 5.5 monthly. That is stipend.
So whether you work or not, you get your 5.5. And then you get 6.5 per match.
So if you do 4 match in a month,
it's 26,000.
And then plus that 5.5, it's a living wage.
No, that's just under 33,000.
And then plus tax, you tax your SARS man. At whippy. And then marale salayo, you can survive, because I know CAFWCL is not working. He relies heavily on football. Jelly Chabani relies heavily on football, although he drive a taxi a little bit, but many a time he will be out of the taxi to football.
All right, well, if you didn't know, I didn't know either. That's how it goes as far as our referees are concerned. And of course, you guys are graded, right? There's top referees, you're graded. What is the grade again?
Yeah, it's elite referees that do PSL matches, and NFD as well, because the NFD and elite, it's almost one panel. We call it the national panel. They do NFD and the Premier League. And
so then is that available for us to see? Do we know who's elite and who's not?
Yeah, the list used to be published during my time.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I'm talking about
now.
Is it a secret now?
No, it's not even a secret, because we see them. So we see them every week that, when you are on TV, it means you are on the elite panel.
So the ones on TV are the ones that are on the elite panel?
Yes, and NFD as well, because you can do NFD, you can do
across,
depending on the appointer, which game does he want to
I don't think the
take
list is a secret. You can get it on the...
So you'd know who's elite and who's not?
Yes. Yeah.
And does the money then differ?
No, it doesn't differ.
So it's just a choice of games?
It's just a choice of game. But the grading of referees, like both CAFWCL or Tom, they are top. They top the list in terms of their grading. And then comes the ones that are upcoming.
So if I qualify as a referee today, I get the same as Jelly Chibane that's been there for years.
Yeah, if you do a Premier League game, same amount. 6.5 for one match. If you do Arrows and Sekhukhune, Pirates and Chiefs, still same amount.
Yeah, I've been looking here. This is an article I did in 2019 when I was working for Soccer Laduma. I spoke to then media officer at the PSL, Luxolo September. The league confirmed that it pays referees 6,100 per match, the assistants 4,700, and guaranteed monthly stipend of 4,900. I think it's gone up a little bit, but not too much. But it's still around there, Davik, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you are right.
So if a referee is assigned to just 4 games in a month, they can take home around, 25,000 or so.
All right, it's exactly 18:42. It's a Monday. Wasn't a lot of sport over the weekend, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot you might want to talk about. We'll take some cricket as well today, some F1. The mess in Vegas is what we can call it, really, if you want to talk about that. Bafana, Nigeria. What's going on in Nigeria? Nigeria now not able to get 3 points away from Zimbabwe as well as Lesotho. Nigeria were not able to beat Zimbabwe and Lesotho, opening the pathway for Bafana here. If we're able to win tomorrow against Rwanda, 6 points that is, and we sit comfortable. But a point away to Rwanda will also do, sitting Bafana at 4 points, and we win all our home games to set us up for potentially qualifying automatically to go to the World Cup.
Drop us a voice note on 060 552 7303. Waking up, turned up.
Hi, ma. Kislenda with Benkayer. Yeah, welcome to Monday. Yo, what a weekend. The Sundowns, so it's a happy difference go North Africa, happy. Yeah, great. Congratulations to them to bringing the star happy in South Africa. We're proud of the kids. Yeah, rebuild and tungwe, rebuild and tungwe. What Lampota 2026. The World Cup was Abanyana, the World Cup was Abasiman. We're building something. Well done to Hugo Bruce, well done to.
Good evening, Andile and the team. Just want to congratulate Bafana who won against Benin. Ladies, working Sundowns ladies, Timmy T, you know. Now enjoy for being a host of Sport Night Amplified. Call me, thank you.
Good evening, Andile. Kimathodi here, Mamelodi. It's Brian. The weekend it was. The commentator. Man, our Watile Jacobs, man. Watile Jacobs. Utlele goal number 3. Yabanyana Sundowns. So, Heiko Tsena. Utlele Watile Jacobs. Hore. High beta Gastwana or Wira Halang. Korota fila lo no kamo hara stadium. Assembly for Dalle Watile Jacobs. Most of the time. Heli Mondays. Dalle Watile Jacobs.
I will.
Sharp. Good show, Dibra. Good show.
I will. I'll do you one better. When Sundowns ladies finally get to come to the studio, because I think they'll probably come after they wrap up
the Super League.
The Super League, if they're able to. I mean, it's still a chance they won't, but if they do, then they'll come in here with the 2 trophies and we'll be able to speak to them. I'll play that call just for you. I'll do it. Let's take some calls.
Andile. Jimmy Magao the busy con of Matsepe, Professori, Mazola, Andile, Bona, Bafana, Badhile Pila, Tata. They make us proud this past weekend, the Boswaga. Get a halala to Bafana, get a halala. And Andile, Karatele Waha, Harangua mail into the Tata this past weekend. The non accident was the Legisingua, Kerjovijo Maa.
Jovicho.
Good evening, Andy. You know, this miracle round of coaches, is taking our league nowhere. I mean, Siema, how many clubs has he coached? And what has he achieved there? I don't think he has stayed more than 2 seasons at the club. And then there's Middendorf again, I mean, really, what we're seeing nothing new here. I don't think that in the past 10 years, besides Pizzo, of course, and what's happening there at Sundowns and Rulani, there's been any coach that has brought any value, in our PSL.
Good evening, Mr. Ncube. You are speaking to Mxolisi Matengwana in the Western Cape. Can you please clarify this circulation of Pitso Mosimane, because I saw this on Facebook, that Uchinglisi has put pen to paper at Naturena. I don't know, maybe it's today. I don't know. So if these speculations are true, or this speculation will be true, can't you bring Junior Mtaung on the studio, or else or Bobby Mtaung on the studio to clarify this issue? Because I heard that Pitso Mosimane, they terminated his contract at the Middle East.
Listen.
So please, man, just keep us well informed about what happened to our team, man. Thank you, brother, man.
Listen, I've said this time and time again. I think Kaizer Chiefs are the football guitar or piano of this country. They play the strings, the rest of us dance. Because they're the biggest team here. Mm-hmm. They've got the biggest history. They've got the biggest support. And I agree with all the supporters. A functioning Chiefs is good for football. Absolutely. A winning Chiefs is good for football. Whether you like Chiefs or not, you can't help but respect what they've done. If there's one thing you do, is you have to respect what Chiefs have done over the years. I would love to host them. I would love to have Chiefs in the studio. But I can tell you now that it's not going to be anytime soon. I send those requests. Timmy used to send those requests every single day at some point to say, hey guys, please, can we have Keza Jr.? Can we have the coach? The coach was Athazwane at the time. Can we have someone?
You're still applying.
And yeah, no, unlike Pito, we had to apply. Let's go to Ferdinand. Ferdinand is out in Woodbank, wants to speak about the Downs ladies. Ferdinand, yeah.
The weekend that it was, Andile.
What's up, man?
Oh, before you start the weekend that it was, Levata, Pito Missimani, Atlanta Z83.
Must file application for employment, Chief.
I just want to congratulate the ladies, I hope Pirates, I hope that Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs, they would get team Yabasadi, competitive football.
No, yeah. Completely I agree. Thank you so much, Ferdinand. I really appreciate it. Celebrating Masanda Wana there. Let's go to Gwamhlanga. Dixon also wants to speak about the ladies. Oh, is Dixon gone? No, he is there. Dixon.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, it's been a while, man. Dixon, how are you?
Yeah, I'm being in English. My time and your time are clashing, but I always listen.
No, it's good to know. Talk to me.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about Sundowns ladies and Sundowns itself as a club, as you've just mentioned, Andile. What I've realized that they're building a big clientele in the continent. They're building a big fan base in the continent. You should, if you watch the game for yesterday against that team from Morocco, the whole stadium, Ivory Coast Stadium, was behind Mamelodi Sundowns team because of the big team for the boys, how they are playing, so they can relate. You know, if Sundowns ladies are coming, that means you're going to see beautiful football, the way even the men's team are playing.
They've built a brand over the years.
And yet, Andile, I'm going to say yet. We've got teams that call themselves the biggest brand in the continent and in the country. They don't even feel ashamed that they really have a ladies team, and they're not even moving towards that direction anytime soon. You can just imagine this.
Well, I mean, we all do know that Kaizer Chiefs were in talks, so were Orlando Pirates. They've gone and had a deal with UJ. So they are moving in that direction, our Chiefs and Pirates.
We want Orlando Pirates ladies, not a partnership with whoever. No, we don't want that. And if they have to buy a team, this teams that are established already, that are playing in the Hollywood bet, they must charge them an arm and a leg. They must charge them. They must not ever come cheap, not less than 50 million. When they want to buy anything
50 million?
50?
Yeah.
How much? Okay.
No, you know what, Andy? No, 50. You know why I say 50 million?
I have absolutely no idea.
Imagine if that small team from Serenade is bought by Kaizer Chiefs. The minute they buy, it becomes Kaizer Chiefs. The brand becomes bigger. They're gonna make more money than what they bought the team for. Obviously, they get sponsors, they get everything. So you cannot be selling a team to a bigger brand such as Kaizer Chiefs, because they're gonna be big and they're gonna make a lot of money out of the brand that you worked hard for. Then you just give them for free. No one will.
But for 50 million, no one will buy it.
No, it doesn't matter. But it's Chiefs buying the status. It's Chiefs. They're the biggest brand. They're the biggest team. They're gonna be big.
Okay. No, I hear you, Dixon. I think there's a lot in what you're saying. I'm not sure about the numbers, but there's a lot in what you're saying. Let's go to Brits. Peter's there. Peter,
yeah, Andy, how are you?
I'm always good, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. I was like, Bafana, they've played well, you know. Even now, I'm confident that we are going to qualify for the World Cup. And then because the players that we have in that squad, especially the players from Mamelodi Sundowns, the caliber of that players, Andile, we have got a good squad there. With the likes of Kuriso Mudau, Tembazwane.
Oh, what a player, Sailor.
Yeah, you know. And then even if Pesita, we see the former Sundowns player, this team is producing quality players. Andile, I'm saying this as a Bagani, as Orlando Pirates fan, but I want to say your Sundowns, with that players, we are going far, you know. The movement of the ball, the movement in the ball. You see, they were so good. They were so good, man. So tomorrow.
So then, Peter, let me ask you this. There's a lot of South Africans who feel
that they don't enjoy, or they don't want, or they'd rather not have people seek out individuals as per the team they come from when it's Bafana Bafana. And you've done just that. I mean, there was a lot of people saying, hey, that goal, the second one in particular, made in Kloorkop, hey, Sundowns players, we need the entire back four. Can we get them? How do you feel about having to point out that, yeah, the squad is doing well because of Sundowns players?
Yeah, because even in the team level, they are doing well, and you can't just select any player who's not even doing well. There's just won a big cup now, so which one will select? Because the team is doing well. You've got Rowan Williams, is doing well. Kusum that is doing well. Team level, and then in Bafana because they deserve to be in that jersey. And we can argue, we can talk whatever we want to talk. And like I'm saying, I'm an Orlando Pirates fan. Yeah. That Sundowns, they are doing well. That's why we have got that squad, and then you see the Hugo Bruce. He's so much talking about Sundowns that man.
All right.
You know, Sundowns, they are doing that and that. But Andile, we are going to Rwanda tomorrow. We don't need a draw.
Okay.
We want no. We can't go for draw. We want to win.
100%. No, I hear you. Thank you so much, Peter. I appreciate it. Emma Tafeleni is Usbongeleni who wants to speak about Bafana.
Unjani?
Hi, get right, man. Gena gyon.
Umqemane. Ngithanda ukomenta ngelunge Bafana, of which I think they put in a great performance on Saturday. And I was very, very pleased with the central pairing Siyanda Xulu noLokhuze noMotobe Mvala. I hope that uMotobe in the second game also be recovery ezokwazi ukuthi adlale game. And then coming to support ekhonjiswa abantu baseDurban. Ngizobabonga kakhulu, ngibonge nabafowethu ama-super fans wethu ala eDurban kade egqugquzela bonke abalandeli ukuthi baye groundini. uMr Mahaye usikelela noGubevu ZN, ngicabanga ukuthi umsebenzi abawenzile ube muhle kakhulu. We proved that we need more games for us as a nation Durban.
You know, and you know, there's always an outcry when finals go to Durban. When people say, why do all the finals go to Durban? Why do all the big games? Durban clearly shows up. Yeah. You know, Bafana played 2 games here, and we were at pains to watch that. Yeah. The coach wanted to cry when he saw that. So Durban didn't show up the way I thought Durban would show up, but they showed up.
Yeah. Yes, I think umsebenzi owenziwe abafowethu labe ngibabaleli uGubevu noMahaye benqanqa abalandeli ukuthi abaye emagroundini udlala indima enkulu kakhulu. Ngithanda ukubabonga kakhulu Maha.
Thank you so much. And here's another point. For all of you on Twitter who was like, we didn't even know they're playing. Hey, where does the promotion happen? It happened exactly the same place, exactly the way it always happens when games are here in Joburg. But by Bonile Tepen, how come? Come on now. Let's go to Pretoria. Joe's there, wants to speak about Sundowns.
Hi, Sirilo Saramutebele. How are you?
No, que sabe Sirilo Saramutebele. Or Sundowns idieng.
No, man. Listen, Sundowns. Why is it very? Money cannot buy you happiness, but it has been proven. Or no. Money can really buy you happiness. In that.
But Joe, my issue with that is, you are singling out the entire success story of Sundowns down to just money.
No. But remember, money played a very, very, very big role.
No, for sure.
Irrespective of narrative who are running. If you look at how much did Sundowns invest in the men's team, in the women's team. Like, look at the players that Sundowns in the women's team. They're the best. Look at the men's players that Sundowns. They're the best in the country. They're doing so well. So, and then look at after winning Africa whatever cup, what did Motsepe
African Football League?
Yeah,
African Football League, Joe.
But Joe,
yes.
Yeah, Joe, I think also the coaching needs to be given credit. Look back to the years gone by at Sundowns. They've always had the best players. They brought your Rizumas from Europe. They brought, when OJ wasn't doing so well discipline-wise, he played for Sundowns, Benedict Ovilakazi, Josta Dladla, but the coaches that they were appointing were not winning anything. So yes, there's money there to get the best of the best, but also you have to give the coaches credit, because Sundowns have historically always brought back the best players, or bought the best players in the market.
Of course, you're right. It's like Rulani is a Pep wannabe. He's happy. He's getting funny, bruh.
Hey, Pep wannabe, Joe. Joe, I'd hate to be complimented by you. Yo.
Joe Nantata Hansa no. Pep wannabe.
But go on, finish your point, Joe. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. The last point is is the issue of Bafana. Bafana shouldn't play in Gauteng, Andile. They should never play in Gauteng because there's a lot of things in Gauteng.
Bafana must play in Gauteng. People must go support Bafana, Joe. We can't segregate the responsibility of a national team to one province.
No, they should go to Cape. They should go to there. Maybe they will come back to Joburg later. They've been playing in Joburg for a long time. Let them go to Cape Town. Let them go to Blom, especially Blom, Andile.
No, for sure. I think it needs to be rotated everywhere. But there can't be one way they don't go because, people just don't care. Blah. You know what I mean? I think it should go everywhere. I completely agree with the sentiments that it must move around. But we can't then, have the special team that is Gauteng in particular. But thank you so much, man. Thank you so much to everyone. I hope you had more than enough time. We gave you. You were able to go on.
Extra time, Smaniki.
Extra time.
Optional time in name.
Referees, optional time. Zonke bonke. We're going to get out of here. You can catch the three of us on Soccer Zone, joined by Ikyala Lamawelo, Simpiwe and Ospiwe. From all of us here. Hey, Timmy, award-winning producer. Ole Para. Pela Nganzo.